Matthews 13, verse 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, meaning in dark speech, okay, highly barely recognizable, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, okay, which is true proof that this was only given to the election, the one third starting at the 144,000 on this side and this kingdom, this eon that we live in, which belongs to Edom, okay, and it's pertaining to you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanic, Yasharala. This is on this side, this was only given to the election. All right. So once again, Matthew 13 and 13. Therefore speak I to them. Who is them? To our people, to the so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, Yasharala, who this world refers to as Israel, in parables, because they see and see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Okay, now listen to this, verse 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elijah, okay, which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand. Okay, so once again, this is red letter. Yahweh Shai is explaining to the disciples that there's a reason why I speak this type of speak, this lingo, as you want to say it, because I'm not going to come out and be directed to all of them, because it's not for them to understand. Them being the two-thirds of our people. Okay, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. So once again, verse 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elijah, which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive. For this people's heart, their mind is wax gross. Okay? And look at the time that we live in. This is worse than the days of Noah. All right, where he gave them warning for over 140 years of what was to come, and they couldn't perceive it and understand. We're living in a worse time than that, particularly when it comes to our people. And their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed. Okay, least at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears and shall understand with their heart, with their mind, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. See, Yahweh Shah is saying that is not his will. As cold as that sound, that is not the will of his father. Okay. But blessed are, this is the point that I came to make in this. All right. Matthew 13 and 16. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Now, who is he speaking to? The one third, starting with the 144,000. Okay, the elected, selected by Yahweh Bashmi Shai, nothing to do with our own will, our conscience. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and we are here today. For what Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Okay, that means thank you. Who this world ignorantly refers to is God in the name of Jesus. I'm saying in Paleo Hebrew, thank you, Heavenly Father. Okay, thank you, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, and have not seen these things. So I'm gonna read this 17 again. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, which we are witnessing today, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. Okay, this is truly a blessed time that we're living in, and we had a grasp onto this. Okay, this is the book of, all right, Salakia. Fair use copyright, fair use 107 copyright. I'm not selling a product. This is strictly educational purposes. Okay. Once again, blessed are our eyes to see this this day that we're living in. Okay.
Bringing people into this. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring it into this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine? Did you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate.
Okay, we're going to come back to this because I'm urgent to get this verse right here. Isaiah 19. Hey, once again, bless our eyes to see this day. No, we're not 1,000 years from Yahweh Bashemel return. So why do Yahweh Bashemel Shah? At least there's no way we could possibly perceive that Yahweh Bashemel Shah would put that much affliction on us based on his own words. And he's not a man that he can lie. Okay, we're in the days of this final prophecy being fulfilled. Isaiah 19, chapter 1. Salaki, Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt. This is spiritual Egypt, where we dwell in. Okay, United States of America. All right, majority of you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics are over here playing out the last captivity under who? Edom. Okay, the burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh Bashemel Shah rideth upon a swift cloud. What are those clouds? Are they UFOs? UAPs? No, they're the chariots written of in the scriptures. Okay. And shall come into Egypt, spiritual Babylon, United States of America. And the idols, the lowercase GODS's, gods, those of no value of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. Okay. When that fathership arrives with the host meaning the army of angels. Big black men with big black beards, okay? Brown complected men, Salakia with black beards, okay? And the hearts, the mind of Egypt, okay, shall melt in the midst thereof. And that mind is the leadership, which means your government, your council, okay? And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. All right, now we're going to go back to this because this is a bare truth witness of what's going on. And to be honest, this was plotted. This is the will of the elites, which the elites are being ultimately controlled by who? The left hand of Yahweh. All right, that's why you got to be down with the right hand of Yahweh, because all of this is being set up and put in motion by Yahweh Bashemel Shah. Okay?
Now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless. Everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
Not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What
III.
you're
You're
speaking
gambling
about?
with.
What is-
You hear that? They're all gambling with War 3. All the Edomites. Why? Because the Lord said it right here. Once again, Isaiah 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians. Are those not the same people? And this is spiritual Egyptians, okay? You gotta have the eyes to see once again and the ears to hear. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, spiritually, meaning the last rulers of this earth, and that is Edom. Okay, and they shall fight one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor. And by the way, this whole conflict where Zelensky was there to approach was there to address is going into brother against brother. The Russians and Ukraine are the same people. I mean, they're probably the same tribe of Edom. Those are all Edomites, but they're the same tribe. Okay, this is literally mother, father, cousin, brother versus mother, father, as the scriptures say. Okay, this is a civil war. All right, borders are nothing but lines that are man-made, drawn, unless they're the borders that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, which we know the wicked have obscured and fucked over those lines. Okay, all right, just like example, Europe is Asia. We know that. All right. All right, and this is verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail, and the midst of you just witnessed that. They can't get along. Okay, there are no peace talks. But yet they keep saying the word peace a lot these days. And I will destroy the cancel thereof. Was the cancel, the understanding, the wisdom of the government. And they shall seek to the idols which they have, world economic form, world evil form, and to the charmers, the witchcraft that they partake in, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And I showed a video, I showed the picture over and over along with I've done the videos. Yes, the witch is part of the economic form in flesh. That's not a myth, a mystical. They actually practice these divinations, okay? So you can't get around the Bible. It's only truth. All right. Truth being played out. It's not ancient, it's prophecy. It's living. This is the book of Matthew, verse 12, chapter 12, Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahweh Shai, knowing their thoughts, and said unto them, blue letter, Yahweh Shai, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Okay? And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Let's give you proof of that.
World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country, that's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president.
And see, all of this is propaganda. It's really the elite laughing in the face of you so-called MAGA / anybody that has faith in spiritual Babylon, United States of America. This place was designed to be destroyed. It's not a country, it's an enterprise, and it's closed. It's closing time. Okay? So they're mocking you along the way. Once again, ultimately led by the left hand of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which means you can only be protected by the right hand.
Who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country's
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank-
president, 350.
Okay, I think that's enough. You get it. The Egyptians, Edomites are divided. Okay, and it goes way beyond this. We know that. We can start naming names and all, but I wanted to keep this short. So I'm just giving you an example of what we've seen in the Oval Office. Okay. Once again, this is Matthew chapter 12, 25. And Yahushua, knowing their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to a desolation. Now, once again, Ukraine is not part of NATO or the EU, but they're in interest of them because they fear the bear, Russia. Okay, so they feel like it's their duty to protect them, to keep doing what they want. Okay, which is really a land grab and still. So all right. And every city and every Salakia, yes, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, which they're doing right now in real time, I mean, this once again, this is exploding all pouring all the way over to the EU doesn't agree with DJ Trump. They feel like, okay, if DJ Trump is not going to help out Ukraine, we got to pick up the slack and the pieces. Ultimately, they're saying we got to build an army because we've been relying on the whore, and she's no longer with us. Remember, Revelations, the whore that set upon the beast shall hate the whore. We're here. Once again, blessed are our eyes to see this day. Okay, and if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So once again, Alizar, ain't no 1,000 years of this taking place. You are more foolish than any Jake in the world that I've ever heard saying that the nuclear bombs are 50 years. At least Jake has the nerve, a Christian has the nerve to say, well, that's 50 years apart away from now. When it comes to those ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, you hear people say that's another 50 years apart, or it's not going to happen. Your dumb ass said the return of Yahweh Shah will not be for 1,000 years, man. Fuck you. Okay, so what's funny is that Elder Manata Zakba of South Carolina had done that video about a month ago with that old hag with the wig on. I ain't gonna say weave. She had the wig on. Aunt Esther looking motherfucker talking about, "Yeah, he ain't coming in our generation." Like, you dummies really think that Yahweh Bashim Shah wants every single Israelite to wake up. Well, according to the Bible, according to his word, that'll never happen because he only wants the 1/3 to receive this on this side. And he is going to punish the 2/3. Okay? So we're the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, we're not on that wicked timeline. All right, because we're witnessing Edom right now going fisticuffs against their self. Meaning they're pulling off the gloves against their self. What's gonna happen? The fight. Let's get it. Isaiah. It's not just fighting words, it's fighting actions. Okay? Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Vocab, Dr. White, I hope you're listening to me. It says, oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. How is this ancient Babylon? There's two ancient Babylon. No, there's an ancient Babylon and there's the spiritual Babylon. Sit on the ground. What does that mean? Fall from power. You're no longer Teddy Roosevelt on the horse pulling the northern and southern tribe behind you in chains and fettered chains. Okay? All right. Sit on the ground. There is no throne. That is one of the hardest bars in the Bible. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Oh man, Yahweh Bashim Shai is ruthless. Therefore, we are the doomsday prophets, okay? Because we're only teaching you what is taught to us, which is these scriptures. All right. Take a millstone and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare thy leg. Okay, what is that going to? Exposing your shame and your filth. Uncover thy thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Okay, and that goes, this is all of Edom. Okay, you got Russia's conflict, you got United States of America always trying to impede on everybody. You got the little hatters, the least of the flock, the ish people, the rat ish people, genocide and guys. This is all of them. Okay, Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yet, ye, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Come on. This is not peace talk. This is the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? As for our Redeemer, who? Yasharallah, he Prince of Power. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua of hosts, which goes into those armies again, that army of angels, is his name. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Holy One of Yasharallah, not of all the nations, not of the 18 nations, of one. Yasharallah. Okay? This is the book of Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the children of Edom can't never get around it. Who is Edom? The self-proclaimed white man who is actually red, the devil. Okay? In the days of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundations thereof. Take everything that belongs to them. We give us a damn, sack them, pillage them, destroy them, rape them, rob them. Okay? O daughter of Babylon, there it goes again, spiritual Babylon. Okay? Who are to be destroyed, to be forgiven, to be loved, to be hugged, to be chastised, but then understand. No, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. How's thou served us? Through kindness, through love. Only a fool would want to walk hand in hand with this demon. Okay? Though anybody with understanding and wisdom will repent, turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and ask for kasad, which is mercy. And acknowledge that this is not our rest, this is our captivity up until Yahweh Shah delivers us. Okay? Happy shall he be. Who is he? The election. Not none of you bum ass 1/3. Salakia 2/3. None of you bum ass 2/3, and definitely not the 17 nations. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against thy stones. Now, the 1/3 ultimately, the 2/3 ultimately in the kingdom, but right now that would only be the privileges of the 1/3. Okay, and actually, let me calm down because the 2/3 are gonna put work in on these nations too before it's all over, but they still gonna be judged. So happy shall Allah Yasharallah be when the Lord rises up our spirit to have that vengeance in our heart. Okay. And once again, this has been These Devils Are Divided. And by the way, I don't even know if I came in because I know I did a verse before. If I didn't, Salakia. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Rikakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in we will for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And as you know by now, this was titled, These Devils Are Divided. And I pray that it was edifying. Shalom.